Today I will tell you 10 facts about Belarus. Let's get started. While serving as president, Alexander Lukashenko announced plans to introduce a single currency for Belarus and Russia from January 1st, 2004. However, these plans were delayed for a year and were never implemented. The intended unified currency was supposed to be the Russian ruble. Significant disagreements between the two countries regarding the details of the reform were one of the reasons for the delay. Belarus insisted on substantial compensation for giving up the national currency and retaining the rights to issue its own rubles, but these proposals were rejected by the Russian side, and Belarus did not adopt the Russian ruble. Alexander Lukashenko has been ruling Belarus for over 30 years, since becoming the country's first president in 1994. He carried out several constitutional reforms, allowing himself to run for the presidency an unlimited number of times. These changes have been criticized by the opposition and international observers, who argue that they violate democratic principles and fair elections. The partisan movement played a crucial role in quickly liberating Belarus from the Nazi invaders. The partisan movement was not limited to able-bodied men. Women played a significant role in the resistance as well. Often known as the Forest Sisters, these brave women took on various roles, from combat fighters to medics and couriers. One of the most famous and influential partisan leaders was Sidor Kovpak, a Ukrainian-born commander who led partisan units in both Belarus and Ukraine. He was a master of guerrilla warfare tactics, and his partisan groups inflicted severe blows to the German forces, hampering their operations and slowing their advance. In 1944, there were about 400,000 people and partisan units on the territory of Belarus. The German occupiers created around 300 concentration camps on Belarusian territory. These camps became scenes of unimaginable suffering and unspeakable atrocities. Approximately 2 million innocent civilians and Soviet prisoners of war were subjected to systematic extermination. The conditions in these camps were beyond nightmarish, with prisoners enduring extreme hunger, forced labor, and cruel medical experiments. During the period when Western Belarus was part of Poland in the 1920s and 1930s, the region witnessed a turbulent and often oppressive time under Polish rule. The Polish authorities implemented a policy of forced Polonization, intending to assimilate the Belarusian population and suppress their cultural identity. Belarusian schools were indeed closed, and the Belarusian language were restricted, leading to a decline in the use and preservation of Belarusian language and culture. Many prominent Belarusian figures were exiled or forced to flee to avoid persecution by the Polish authorities. The Belarusian passport is unique, as it also serves as an international passport unlike in Ukraine and Russia. Anyone holding the unified model passport can cross the border without additional documents. In Russia, a separate international passport is issued for traveling abroad. Belarusian lands have been the stage for centuries of bloody wars, famines, and mass migrations. This includes events like the Khmelnytsky Uprising, the Russo-Polish War, the Great Northern War, the Napoleonic Wars, the First and Second World Wars, and many others. Belarusian factories have a rich history of manufacturing high-quality equipment, with one of their most iconic products being the legendary Belarus tractors. These robust machines are only beloved in Belarus, but have also made their mark worldwide, earning a reputation for their reliability and versatility. One of the founders of Soviet jet and supersonic aviation, Pavel Sukhoi, was of Belarusian nationality and was born in the Vitebsk region of Belarus. Now share your 10th fact in the comments below this video. See you!